Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow now. Let's get started. The case of Josh Duggars and the amount of money it cost their show on TLC has been Duggars ever since then. Every member of the family has worked hard to avoid being, according to many who follow the limelight Duggar news, obtain a sight of those siblings who are still present, attempting to move on from the disaster that occurred. Some of them include Jana Duggar, who constituted her comeback to the world of video blogging as a result of being apart from it since she has been back for almost 3 years. Fans acknowledge that she is attempting to join the world of YouTube vlogs by because of this, fans have become an influencer. It dawned to her that she might have already acquired, among all of the brands, which one is the sponsorship? Those members of the Duggar family who were seen on 19, counting with children, and then counting on their own. Despite the Duggars, Jana was the oldest of the bunch, being required to begin courtship at the age of 16. When she was years old, she did not marry at an early age. She is one of the children that are now adults and above the age of 30 and yet unattached. She is success in her life, as seen by her YouTube posts. That Jana is back in the vlogging world is a suggestion, and has been posting films on the subject of the world, the projects she took on, as well as her new residence. It is fairly common for Duggar news fans to awed by the fact that she displayed this persona in videos that she has made. Jana provides a comprehensive explanation about in what manner she established fresh projects in her new. During the same time, she encourages folks to go home. If you want to learn more, check the description box. Whenever there is a Duggar news item, details, all of Jana's followers came to the realization that in the description, there are links that connect people to. Therefore, they have been using Amazon's website. Concerning whether or not the multinational corporation, she is officially employed by them and works for them, that Jessa was being sponsored by someone who claimed how the same commission also includes Duggar as a member program. Therefore, it is likely that she is the one who is instructing her sister Jana. In addition to Jana, who is doing well in terms of one's career, there is a blossoming of things in her romantic life too. Those that watched the Duggar news discovered that her finger was adorned with a large engagement ring. During one of the photographs of her family with her, John David, the sibling, and ever since then, everyone, it is not true that Jana Duggar is engaged, has a strong desire to learn the identity of her fiancé. At an earlier time, there were rumors concerning her. Although she was dating Stephen Wisman, confirmation of this was provided by a source on Reddit. They disclosed the manner in which they were able to. The future husband of Jana has been married in the past. Hence he is currently divorcing his wife. Apparently, this revelation pertains to his own children. Her parents, Jim, were not pleased with the outcome. Regarding Bob and Michelle, it is in opposition to ideology that is fundamentalist in the Christian faith. They are now aware that Jana is not the same person. Could it be that living with them is the reason why they are on friendly relations with one another? Jana had acknowledged that a few days ago, she fled her parents' Arkansas compound. Many years ago, her clothing was likewise in opposition to. In the latest video, she demonstrates the family norms. Maintained a watchful eye on the television season. There will be spoilers for more. Ignore the latest news updates. Regardless of the proximity or distance they end up from, Jim takes a fold. There is Michelle and Bob Duggar. Children of the Duggar have never maintained a pendant, hence it is reasonable to assume that marriage is a secret. That despite the fact that Jana Duggar is not engaged, sharing anything that has lately sparked speculation, pictures taken of her while she was wearing a ring, a representative of her family did it on that finger. Not give a response, but the who distributes the information, occupying the position of second born among Jim, Bob, and 19 of Michelle's children, including her twin sister. There's already a brother named John David Duggar. The family has defied at least one trend in the family. She began living on her own without a mother or father. On her finger was a ring. Jill is the younger sister. Having a family, all three of them, Jessa, Jinger, and Johannah, were based at their residence till they became engaged to while they are now spouses. Jana revealed in July, at the same time as she was conducting a tour of the adorably charming home that she currently resides in. Few years ago, when it was a modest house, and it had been, in addition to working on making it her own, she also stated that we were able to get a good bargain on it at an auction held in the city, but as she continued, it appeared as though the we was made up of other individuals belonging to the Duggar family. While Jana had taken a break from Instagram for a few years, recent recordings on YouTube have demonstrated that she is devoting a significant amount of time to the females, her sisters who are younger, Jenny age 17, Johannah age 18, the ages of Jordan Grace 15, Josie 14, and 24 brothers named Jason, Jackson, and James. Number 23, she is over the age of 20 and has 11 siblings who are married. A total of 33 nieces and nephews, taking into account John David's for the year old, Grace, the daughter and son, who is 22 months old. The ring was being worn by Charlie Jana in the game. Question in the photographs that she uploaded on July 8, after returning from a trip to Charleston, South Carolina, alongside her identical twin sister-in-law Abby. They are accomplishing on the home front with their children, lives at home. Big sister is the host of movie nights, and she showed off of a large screen that was projected. YouTube was playing in her living room at the time. In addition to maintaining a dish full of candy on hand for those nieces and nephews, and in the midst of many of Jana's space storage solutions for small spaces, what about her music corner, which features a full-size hanging on the wall are her violin and her keyboard. She was also the driving force behind having the installation of an above-ground pool on the property is enclosed by a security barrier that has, due to the fact that young children locked the gate, said in a video that she posted on August 1st that she desired to make a room that could accommodate both the ability to come from both the young and the old with one another and enjoy a good time around the. In point of fact, it appears that home improvement is what Jana occupies the majority of her time with. In addition to spending time on refurbishing her own, once upon a time, there was a single large open chamber that served as a temporary office for the corporation, while also working on the farm that the family owns in Arkansas State. One of the contractors, Jason and James, have additionally relocated to their own apartments, a short distance away, but still close to home, and Johannah, the spirit, was still having a home with her parents during the most severe phase of the epidemic. I must confess that I am experiencing some strain at times for couples to get together, but not all that. The answer is yes. I do desire to be married to her. I believe that we will be told weekly in the year 2020. It will happen, but in the meantime, I'm simply trying to keep oneself occupied with whatever comes one's way, my way of life, and simply make the most of it. The years that were spent alone, and then if the time comes, then it will be the next season of the living. Jana said, I believe that if I sit down there, I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I'm not married, as well as everyone being concerned about it. It makes things are significantly worse. I just got to the next one. Mother, the thing to do is to keep yourself busy. A comment from Michelle to Jana's style. If it weren't for certain factors, entrepreneurial ways, the tasks that she is working on around here, not be able to be completed. Case point you, Jana. She just lately demonstrated that she had also joined. Some years ago, she joined forces with her brothers to transform the playroom at the Duggar home into a more slide that is curvy and boasts a destination where there is a desire among children of all ages to meet up. She informed us, yes, I have a strong desire to get married. I believe that will happen once a week in the year 2020 coming, but I'm also making an effort to remain here, occupied with whatever comes my way at any given moment, and just making the most of these singular opportunities, a number of years, and then when that moment arrives, after that, we will enter the subsequent phase of our lives. He added, Jan, I believe that if I remain seated and oh no, I'm not married, and I'm simply all over the place, concerned about it, it makes things a lot slower. I just find the next thing to do, which is even worse. Keep yourself occupied, Mama added. It's me, offering praise for Jana's entrepreneurial spirit. If it weren't for her, there would be there would be no completion of work around here. An example of this, a recent display of Jana's talent, the fact that she had collaborated with her before. A few years ago, it was brothers who turned the home playroom was transformed into a winding slide, a resort that boasts a place where children of all, people of all ages would be interested in hanging out.